Cam.
National Football League. Brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Washington Commanders. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line.
You hear me, Cam?
They'll run here with the rookie.
You hear me, Cam?
And it's a positive start. A gain of 5
Hey,
to
see a
get
Sam
this.
all through.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here we go. They'll stick with him again. He'll push ahead to the 21. Kool-Aid McKinstry up to make the tackle.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Eckler. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. The Commanders set to kick this one away. And back deep it is Trey Palmer.
Ready. Here we go. Black 40. Bill Green.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. They'll go again here with Kamara. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints will take the early advantage. They lead 7-0 in this NFC title game. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, 19 Lions. Let's go now. 19 Charger, 19.
Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake-filled first half continues.
On the set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Forced to his right. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready, ready, cut.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Their own 43-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
To throw, it's Rattler. And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
Set.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Frankie Louvu there to make the play defensively.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
He'll try and run for this with Kamara. It looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
First down, New Orleans.
Now Rattler going to throw. Moving outside the pocket.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Set. Cut.
Now faking the give.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Ready up.
3rd and a yard.
Trouble. 38. White. 60. Black. 95. Cut.
They'll run. It's Kamara. They'll mark him down there at the 33, but that is good enough. A run gives him a 1st down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. The Saints out on top. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Set. Red.
Throwing is Rattler. To the outside, that's caught by Hill. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest.
And he's into the end zone. Alvin Kamara, touchdown New Orleans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
His kick is good.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready. Check the Eagles. Set it up.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
That one intercepted. Picked up by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And the Saints are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
Set. 33. Yellow. Slide blue. Green jack. Blaster. 6. Hut.
Looking to throw. Rattler. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, New Orleans. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. We'll return with more of the NFC Championship game after this.
Yellow, 43. Edo blue. Blue strike tag.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This throw right side is caught by him. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Here we go. Cut.
Now Kamara. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
On third down, here's a run by Kamara. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up fourth down. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Saints going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
68, Buffalo 18. Tag 18, 19. Mustang 19. Hut, hut.
Daniels now on first down. Give him 11 on the scramble. Give them a new set of downs.
70,
It's a gain of
70.
11.
60, drop 60, drop 60.
First and 10 at the
On first
40
down,
line.
Daniel. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready, go.
Daniels now going to look to throw. There's Ertz. He's got it right side. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime.
And he will get into the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Commander.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
On the return is Trey Palmer. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready, quick.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Check, huh?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 52 blue. Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Frankie Louvu in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now. 53. Hut.
Throwing now is Rattler. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Red, grill, green. White. Set.
Here's Rattler. Back deep for Olave. That is hard. And he will score. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints.
This is just back-breaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's 3rd and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the 1st down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Makes the score Saints 24, Commanders 7.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go now. 19, Charger, 19. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a 1st down.
And I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
1st and
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To the air again is Daniels. Moving to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Daniels gonna throw again. Through the air, connecting with Tebow. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Now he'll run it. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1 yard line. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. First and goal coming up. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. To Corey Cross-Merritt. Touchdown, Washington.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready. Right. Here we go. Ready.
A give up the middle with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9.
Yellow. 22 through. 52. Check.
On the give, this is Kamara. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Might be Singer still that time. Makes the play.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
This is 3rd and 6.
Ready. 50. Green.
One quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Third and 6.
Beetle blue. Set hunt. Yellow. Black ultra. Set.
Rattler now back to throw. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. His first catch of this NFC Championship game. Good enough for a first down.
And the Saints first down.
43 red. 12 green. Set. Black. Next red. Yellow. 6 ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but The idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
7-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Watch out now. 50, 50. Let's go. You, yellow, 45. White. White, white. Cut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Was brought down, and that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Third down, 3 to go.
Strike. Strike. Let's go.
We'll try and run here with Miller. And he's not going to get there. Waller right at the line of scrimmage, and now it's fourth down.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
22 down. 60 red. 60 red. Red. Cycle. Hut, hut.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Step. Ready.
A run here with Camara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 22 now, here's second and 9.
Come on. Set. Black 40.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Back to crown the NFC champion after this. It is second and 9.
Set. Hut. Yellow. 12. 10. Set.
They'll drop to throw. Left side into the hands of Olave. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple.
52 blue. Black Olsen. Ready?
Now Rattler gonna throw. That is hot. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, at accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Short one there, he's got Ertz. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7.
18, Rattler, 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Ready.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McClurg. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
19 right.
Ball out to the 35-yard line
Let's go now.
as they come up for 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
Throwing again, Daniel. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Has caught. That's Lane. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Downfield, there's the veteran Ertz. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
That's good for a Washington.
Hustle.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So this one a win for the visiting Saints. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.